Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DK64Randomizer.com. And we are back with yet another Experimental Weekly. If only our last Experimental Weekly before we will settle on Season 3, and we'll have Season 3 Weeklies fire next week. Exciting times had by all. But today we do a little experimenting with the Traditionalist preset. Back to basics. Something more familiar. Closer to home. Comforting to these runners. I am Larock. I will be on the mic for you today, and I'm joined by Nintendo Sarah. How you doing?
I am excited as always to be showing off our Season 3 experiments. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Nice bright and early for a Sunday weekly.
Oh yeah. How about those Europeans?
Oh, Europe, you rascals. I hate time zones. That's a discussion for another day.
It's a rant for another time.
Oh boy. But we got the Traditionalist preset, which is pretty close to Season 2. If you've seen a lot of Season 2, pretty close, very similar. A couple things that are changed. The big things that are changed are the barriers you've seen in the previous experiments carry over here. So we have an open Aztec, the guitar door is open, but a closed Llama Temple. We have an open lighthouse with raised water, but a closed shipyard. We got an open Japes, we got an open testing gate. One more thing, we got a 64 GB Helm. So they need 64 GBs, they need a little more to get in the helm. On top of that, the item pool includes crowns, crates, and fairies, as we've seen in many, I think every other one so far. And it's the same end game. It is a 3 helm rooms, 3K rule. So pretty close to Season 2, very similar. We got wrinkly hints on doors, and they're going to run through lobbies to go find their stuff. Keys are real good.
And the other thing, we have company coins in, so we could see a jetpack or arcade seed.
You just never know. You really never know.
You never know. It's possible. They're gonna have to check it.
What do we got on today? We got Eddaket and Tudos, the boss man himself, graces us with his presence on a seed. Pretty nice. And they will be kicking off shortly. These sort of kick off the top of the hour, and I will inform the team that the restream is ready to roll, so whenever everyone else finishes up, we can get this going in any minute now, really.
Yeah, we'll be able to start close to on time.
Love starting with Donkey.
People ready up.
Love starting with Donkey. That's a good time. Junkie's pretty useful. A shame that none of the other moves worked out. Feather plus Sniper has, like, niche interactions at best. I suppose Coconut might be more interesting with Sniper. Balloon. I mean, what are you going to do with Balloon right now? Really, the starting moveset is kind of a wash. We'll see what we can do.
Right. Well, while we're waiting, we have a gamba for you guys. Will someone find all 5 Kongs by 45 minutes? Yes or no?
Here you go. Gamble now, because we were about to get rolling.
Banana coins in.
It appears that our last racers are readying up as we speak, so you gotta get your money in. 45 minutes for all Kongs. That is it's a pretty good clip. A good seed will do that. A bad seed will not at all come close to that, so you never know.
Right. What do you guys think? So, choose wisely.
All right, but the timers are ticking. They are off. Let's see what we've got in store for this final testing seed in the Season 3 trial period. Here we go.
Let's see. All right.
Here we go.
Probably start since it's tradition, classic opener.
Okay, Eddaket doing what you should do and check the Isles Donkey Japes Rock every single time. Check that thing instantly. I promise. Sometimes it's good. Like Punch. We got some action with Punch already. Okay, we got some action with Grape already. Okay, the seed is suspiciously generous.
That's not a. See how we go there, but all right.
Okay, two checks and 2 moves is a little interesting. Swiping the GB out of the sprint cage, classic. Love that.
Nice way to do when you have Donkey. Nope, Cheeto sees it too. He's getting his punch.
Charging to level 1. Here we got hints going. Punch chest. Well, we need that punch.
Okay.
Great. Cave shops,
Oh
key
no,
7.
Ed is checking the other hints.
Key 7 and tiny K roll. Interesting intersection. Oh no.
They're checking opposite hints. Grape cage.
TNS has 1 potion.
Gosh.
Okay. That grape is way the horde.
Oh, back of prison dirt.
Giant mushroom inside says key 2, so forest is looking a little interesting. Eddaket's got the other hints. Japes metals. Key 8. Chunky K roll. Okay, so we got a tiny K roll and a chunky K roll. We love that punch.
Yeah. Punch really
did
coming in for us.
that say castle surroundings?
Castle surroundings 8 and I think chunky?
I think it was 8 and chunky. That was fast. And then somebody said
That was really fast.
And then grape cage and Isles is way the horde. I mean, we
Yes.
got away the horde grape. That might be the... Great. Thank you, game.
Yep.
Sometimes when the hints are just like self-explanatory like that, maybe that's our early sign that the seed doesn't suck, but I'm not holding my breath. Not holding my breath.
You're saying that too soon.
Yeah, that's way too soon. Spoken way too soon. Eddaket with a really nice traditional opener. Make sure you get the fairy and the smile island out there. I think Dose skipped that. I think Dose also skipped the dirt patch under Cave's lobby. Like
He did.
He is flying. He just wants to see what's in level 1 immediately.
He does.
He doesn't even care about his level 2 hints.
Nope, he wants to come into forest and see what we have.
I don't blame him. We know key 2 is in here. It's probably in like the splat on the inside. Maybe face shooting.
Maybe, yeah. If we can find pineapple.
Could be like tiny turns up. We haven't seen a Kong hint yet, which would have been really nice to have. So that key 2 is going to hold a lot of information. I would not be surprised to see anyone like rush the mushroom and then just leave with key 2. But they're both choosing pretty standard or pretty like traditional forest openers, just kind of advantage ship. We do not have dusk on today, so they got to do some shenanigans to make a nighttime work. Thornvine Barn is not so free to get to. You gotta do some legwork.
Yeah, and we have some guns, but no Kongs that can use them yet. So hopefully we get something we can use to make it night.
What do we got inside this mushroom? Give us the good word, Dose. This might be a very dangerous
He's
good
gonna
word.
peek it.
All right.
He's gonna peek it for us.
Alright, crisis averted, crisis averted.
Okay. We were hoping.
Always
We were
scared
hoping for
of the
Legends,
Check of Legends when Force is early. In fact, I'm scared of the
Yeah.
Check of Legends when Force is late.
Right?
I'm just always scared of that thing.
It's always bad. And we have Check Legends 2, could still be.
Oh yeah,
Can't
of
check
course.
that one yet.
Great, yeah, let's oh boy.
Crowns are in the pool in this one, so it's possible.
Oh boy. Look, I thought we were out here living in good worlds. Oh! We do live in good worlds! We've got the bean!
Look at Bean! Look at this! Yay! Bean in 4 minutes, chat!
There we go. Alright, an early bean and an early forest. There could be something up there. We got
We already
feather.
have feather.
We can start bean leaving. I can see it.
We're bean leavers, right?
I'm so here for it.
Yeah.
You lanky
We have
push
a
on
bean emote.
Cranky.
I mean, come on.
Got a lanky push on Cranky. We're gonna have to come back for that, but oh shoot! I missed the Snide. I missed the Helm order. Eddaket just stole it from Snide.
Oh, what was it?
Who caught that? Instant replay.
DK Chunky? Tiny Chunky DK? Okay. Go back and
In
look.
some order. Tiny
Right.
Donkey Chunky. Thank you, team. Well, I mean, we don't have any instruments, so it's not gonna help us now. But
Yeah.
we know what we're looking for. That matters a lot. We're looking for triangle. We're looking for sax. We're looking for bongos.
Yeah, it is confirmed, so.
I love Dose's Route Through Forest, and it's not necessarily because it's like good, but it's just because he's just kind of like doing stuff. He's just like running. He's playing like I like to play, which is just run around and just like do stuff as I think of it. Whereas Eddaket is a much more a much more structured, like, I want to check this, then this, then this, then this. Like, I think Eddaket might be making a more, there's our key 2. Eddaket might be making a more measured approach through Forest, but those are just gaming like I like to game. I'm so here for it.
Yeah. That's good. He's gonna get the chunky metal too on the way up. He's gonna get lots of stuff.
Love that, love that. Eddaket's struggling to pick up a 2D sprite in a 3D world. I understand. It's very hard.
It's so hard.
I don't blame him at all. You get 2 medals on the way up the mushroom. DK or Chunkies looks like nothing, but you'll get DKs at the top. And you just kind of like hope it's something, I guess.
Yeah.
Remains to be seen. Our next option is going to caves, in which we've got something hinted for key 7 and tiny K rule, which means it's probably Mini Monkey, and then Mini Monkey will get you key 7. So that's something good in the shop there, but with no Kongs, what are you going to do? You can't do anything with Mini Monkey until you get tiny, so I think what I would expect to see them do is take their key 2 and go check lobby 3 and just hope the Kong hints turn up. Where are my hints?
It better be in lobby 3.
We need like a direction on diving or key 4 or Kong hint. Something. Maybe key 5.
Could be key 5. Just to get more hints. And we just splat. Gotta love it.
Not sure where Dose dropped 5 DK Nans. He's short on DK's metal right now.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
it's junk, so who cares? Life goes on. But he's checking the boss. Love this boss check.
This is good.
Oh, they're both
Especially
checking the
only
boss.
62.
Gotta check your earlier bosses. We know 1 potion is on the Trophenscough, so if you find it, that could just be like, oh, we're done here. That'd be pretty great.
Yeah. You have to keep checking bosses.
It'd be great if a little optimistic. Just a little bit. But we live in the best worlds, right? We found the bean. We live in the best worlds. So let's just
yeah,
drop
it's a
potion.
good bean.
That's not a potion. Come on, guys. You could do better than that. Oh, no.
Come on. So we have 20 seconds left to bet if we are going to find all 5 Kongs by 45 minutes. It's overwhelmingly on yes right now, so good odds on no.
We live in the best worlds. We simply live in the best worlds.
We do. Look at all the believers in chat. Lots and lots of believers today.
For all the best worlds we're living in, we sure have seen a lot of junk in Forest.
We have seen a lot of junk.
We got the bean. So much. We got the bean, and that's it. So, all right, Doze runs off to level 3. We're gonna figure out what this is. A galleon, a diving-less galleon. Excellent. Yeah. We have an accessible way of the horde here in the punch chest, though. So if you can get in, I think it's very tempting to enter here. First things first, though. What are our hints? Though. We need to know our hints.
We do.
Let's talk.
If we can kill this guy.
Factory shops, key 5. Alright, that's pretty good direction. We don't have access to factories, so we're gonna need probably diving or key 4. So caverns to key 8 and chunky K rule. That could be talking about our punch chest.
Could be.
Oh, 5 GBs to get in. You can get in. You gotta go in for sure, right?
We can get in already? Wow, this is low. Wow.
Mills to chunky K rule. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the mills. That is the largest region of the game. And
yep, mill watch.
Interesting. So yeah, we're going in forest for sure, and they both can get in.
Yep, mill watch. Yeah, because now with crates, with fairies, there's so many things you can do in mills now. It's what, 13, I think we counted? 13 things now?
It is 13 things in the mills region. Largest region of the game. There's a couple 12s. Yep. There's a...
Yeah.
An 11. They're big.
They're
boys.
Big.
What's our way of the horde here in this punch chest, though? Pop it open.
Let's see.
Alrighty. Coconut. That's great.
Okay. Here we go. So Lighthouse is open, so it's not for that. Something else.
Could be for Cave's Cabin. Could be for a Donkey Metal. Maybe a Donkey Metal.
Oh, a metal. No.
This opening suite of Forest Caves Galleon is not a particularly impressive first 3 levels.
No. They
You'd
haven't
like
even
to
been in
see.
caves yet.
You'd like to see something with a little more stuff that's easier to get, like a factory or a Japes. Even an Aztec, an open Aztec isn't too bad. Galleon with a closed shipyard is pretty uninspiring.
Right? Can't even check the shops, and we still can't make it night in Forest.
Oh.
So it does limit us quite a bit
You
too.
can go in the Lighthouse with DK, and with the Coconut. It could be for DK's metal here.
Could be.
Would be a bit of a
Tiny as a
reach.
potion here.
I mean, if we want to start really cooking, we've got a castle surroundings hint. Maybe give me a tree sniping angle. That's a really
tree
early
sniping?
cook. Oh, there's a tiny push on that shop. Oh wow.
There was. Yep.
Oh, now there's something to come back to.
I'll have to be back, obviously.
Eddaket just enjoys firing his gun. Please don't look any deeper into what he just did. I understand.
He just
And
blasts.
good old Kevin, sometimes you gotta Goomba stomp Kevin to get his loot. What do you got for us, bud? Actual junk. Thank you, Kevin. Very cool.
Thanks, Kevin, for the melon.
Come on, Kevin. Don't pay him the big
The
bucks.
water's high. Usually he has something good when the water's high.
It's easy to get to, right? It doesn't require anything. You just run over there and just jump on his head and he dies. Unbelievable.
Right. That's one of the few things you don't need anything for.
But with our coconut shooter, we can get Donkey's Metal here with the 2 balloons in the lighthouse area, so let's see what we pull from it.
Yeah.
Like, do you need both or is it just one? I thought you needed both, but looking at these numbers, you might not need both.
You might not.
He got the one in the caverns too, so that would explain it.
Oh, he did shoot
Oh!
that bullet. Okay, so if you come just right here.
Okay.
Hi, Lanky!
Hello.
Look at Lanky!
What do we do with Lanky? We got the grape cage way the horde. All right, I'm thinking we go there next.
Yep.
A nice and straightforward seed. Oh! There's key 4.
Oh, hi, Key.
Okay.
This is a great check.
All right.
Wow,
Excellent.
Good
Ooh, and
thing to come in here.
Punch for the sick bay is also a great check. Tudos is not going to see this.
It is.
Tudos just ran off without it. Just a GB, but it's a quick one.
Yeah. Yep, with punch. It did.
So because we don't have a Lanky hint yet, you can kind of read into it that you don't need, or you're able to find a key before you find Lanky. I guess Tudos doesn't know that. He hasn't read his lobby 2 hints, so.
Right. We missed on key 4, so maybe the Lanky hint is in lobby 5.
Right, exactly. But Eddaket knows that he has to find a key before he finds a Kong, because the Kong hints are not available, which means the keys are available. And so what's in this Way of the Horde grape cage here?
Here.
This is our blast. Okay, not the blast I was thinking of, but we'll take it. Bongo blast.
Bongo. Okay. Bongo blast.
And we need that for Helm.
Yep.
So that is known to
For
be
Helm.
needed. As a solved Way of the Horde, we can pencil that one off. Now, mind you, Bongos is great to have for, like, caves checks. If you want to chase Coconut in caves, it's pretty great.
Yeah, now we can actually get into the Donkey's cabin with bongos. We don't have homing, but we can do it without it.
Mom's Fortress claims another.
Oh no.
Everybody gets one. It's alright.
Yep. So yep, everyone gets their one. Get one in castle, get your one on Womps, one in production room.
Sorry, I'm being paged by my lawyers right now to call it legally distinct Womp's Fortress.
Exactly.
Thank you, and key 4. That's a bit of whiplash right there. You're like, whoa, whoa, what do I do? Whoa.
It's a lot. Double text too of the screen. Hey.
Castle
Kong and key.
Castle for level 5. Japes Metal Rewards has 1 potion, and it's hinted, so whatever's on those Japes Metals is going to be pretty nice. Japes Forest lobbies are foolish. That killed the other Check of Legends, so no checks of Legend today.
Rip Check of Legends.
Tiny can be bought in Creepy
folks.
Castle, and that Splat decided Tudos was
Tudos was done.
Yeah, Tudos is not allowed to live there. Unfortunate. The Japes Lobby entrance item, that's Punch, and we know that it's needed already because Punch got us Coconut. And Coconut got us Lanky, and we know we need Lanky to open the grape cage, so yeah, it all tracks. Ooh, that's a nice hint. Cave's Donkey Medal.
Ooh, all right.
We love to see hinted medals. We love to see hinted medals. And with bongos and coconut, you can definitely go get that. Judos still does not know what level 2 is, but when he sees its caves...
He didn't even go in.
He's pretty likely to go in when he sees its caves, I think.
Yep. I think it was 18 here for Castle. That's what it looked like.
Didn't hear great luck either, but... Alright.
Didn't quite see it, but I'll pencil that in.
Judo's finally remembering, oh my god, I never checked this dirt patch. I hope this was nothing important.
Uh-oh. I think it was just a GB or something, right?
Just a
this
fairy.
Wasn't anything important.
Nothing too scary.
Oh, it's a fairy, yeah. Even less important. Oh, he's gonna go check the fairy on the island, too.
Yep.
He forgot that. Fairies are in the pool, everyone. Don't forget.
Yeah.
I bet that reminded him. Oh, I gotta check that fairy out there.
Yes, the hints are placed in such a way that you do not need Lanky to read the Lanky hint. That would be, like, pointless, right? And similarly, you do not need a Lanky to get key 4 to read the Lanky hint, right? So, whatever chain of logic and moves you need to get there is... And you know, not how it works. And I say this with supreme confidence. There are some mechanisms in place to... If it can't find room to put the hint, it'll put it down. But the problem is that Kong hints are literally the first thing that are placed in the entire seed. So they, like, always abide by that rule, practically speaking.
We have the hint master here, you guys. He knows.
Indeed, that is one of the key distinctions of progressive hints versus physical hint doors, is that the physical hint doors, they know when you're able to get to the physical hint doors and can place hints a little bit more appropriately, whereas with progressive hints, it's just like, well, you just pick up GBs until the hints turn up, I guess. Good luck.
Yeah. I hope you get enough for the end.
Judo's rolling through Cave's hints. Did he read any of them? I don't think he did.
Yeah. Well, that's Edda going. He already read them, so...
I'm mistaken. Whoops.
No, it's fine.
It
was only 2 to get in caves. I didn't realize it was that low. Okay.
My eyes must have done that thing where, like, my left eye's looking at the right stream, the right eye's looking at the left stream, and I just crossed the streams.
No.
Can't ever do that. Gotta be careful.
Yeah.
At last.
Judos is finally going into level 2 now.
At last,
He's gonna finally read his hints.
At last, Judos has seen what level 2 is. 18 minutes into the seed. It's a little deep, but it's. I mean, it seems to be working out.
Yeah, he went to level 3 first. You know, it happens.
It all kind of evens out in the wash, right?
In...
They were doing like minor differences between them, and at the end of the day, they were about even. However, a late visit to the training grounds with money means Dos pulls a couple GBs ahead. It's pretty nice. Yep. All right, Cave Shops. Is this our mini monkey? This is. Yay.
Yep.
Gimme. We need that.
We found the coin.
So Mini Monkey will get us key 7 somehow. We don't know how. And we don't really have any great leads on that, so fun. Just check, I don't know, every Mini Monkey check in the game.
Every single one.
Yeah, it's not that many. How many there could there be? Dozens?
Yeah. Yeah, that's all. It's fine. We have we have a couple foolishes already, so you know.
Just a few. 2.
Hey, Owltree has a 1 Mini Monkey check, so that's 1 gone. So you're fine.
We're good.
We're totally fine.
Not a casino.
Right.
Alright, I get running over to DK's cabin. Coconut being hinted and all. I think we know why Coconut is needed, but I also haven't aggressively studied...
His medal here too, so it's good to get all the bananas too.
Oh, true. I haven't aggressively studied Galleon medal requirements, but I'm pretty confident Coconut is required for all your DK Galleon medals. I'm pretty confident.
Especially with no diving.
Right. Without diving, for sure.
For sure, yeah. It's nice having one good thing having Lighthouse Side Open.
I guess what I'm trying to read into is whether or not we actually need Coconut for anything else. And I think the answer is we don't need it. It's reasonably likely to unlock stuff because it's a good move, right? If plenty good value for it, like Japes say, but
9 coin GB.
So Coconut does give us night access too, but so does Grape. So you can't really lean on Coconut as our only night access. it has to be a strictly required thing. So like if Coconut locked every other gun in the game, then yes, it would be your logical 9 to access. But because it didn't lock Grape, we're out of luck. And even when Tiny turns up, that kind of throws it out the window. Looks like Tiny's just bought in Castle too. Probably at Cranky shared.
Yeah.
But that's about all we can analyze out of Castle, I suppose, or out of not all we got out of caves for now. We're still just slowly working our way through here, having a grand old time. I don't know how close we are to medals. I think Eddaket's like kind of close, but not that close.
I think he has like 25, something like that.
Checking everything bongos, everything DK, just makes perfect sense.
Yep. Yep. Well, you need it for all the bananas anyway.
Yep.
We have to go into all these. Oh, what was that? I couldn't even see. Junk, I'm assuming, because he's not doing it.
Didn't look like anything. Oh, but this looks like something. What do we got here? Clear vial. Show me a barrels, vines, or diving. Pretty please.
That would be nice.
That would be real nice. That would be real nice. We don't have any of them right now. Diving's probably the best.
Moves.
Diving's probably the best thing you can get because it would give you 5 more hints. We'll have to settle for barrels.
Barrels won't.
And if we need to do a boss, that'll be nice to have. But until we know that, it is unclear how useful barrels is.
Yeah, because we know there's a potion on there, but we don't know if it's useful. Could just be ammo belt.
Yep. Anything. Who knows? A modest suite of stuff for caves. This is a pretty solid loadout for caves. It's not like perfect, it's not everything, but by and large, it's pretty good, right? We got Punch for a couple ice walls. We got Bongos and Coconut for some good DK checks. We got Grape for lanky stuff. Balloon. He'll get his medal for sure.
Yeah.
Pretty average. I'd say an above average early caves loadout, so that's pretty nice.
Mm.
Oh, I think it's going for the blueprint pillar splat with this balloon pad. You can barely make it. You just hold.
Just make it. Yep.
Just make it. And the big prize is the medal and the Kasplat, but he gets neither, so that's good. That's nice.
Oh, he got bumped off.
Yeah, you gotta really fight for that guy. He's a scrapper. As far as I can tell, the only reliable way to kill him is to play an instrument the second you land. So.
Yeah. Well, can't you play an instrument before you hit the balloon pad? I think you can still reach it.
Actually, yeah, probably. Actually, I don't know if the instrument would reach there. He might not be loaded if you're that far away.
True, the render distance of this game can leave something to the imagination sometimes.
It is unfortunate. But, I mean, even still, if you've got, like, you know, StarCraft 2 APM, you just tag the donkey and play bongos instantly and you might make it work. Or you just mash B and hope that you punch him before he punches you.
Right.
It's a dog-eat-dog world out here.
It is. You can't, like, jump on his head. You can't, like, line that up like you can the castle one.
Okay, so I think if he wants Chunky's medal, he has to go punch the wall over by Snides.
Yeah.
Dose trying to weasel his way into the beetle race without using balloon, but, like, come on, dog. It's right here.
You have balloon, just do it. Now he goes. Thanks, who knows?
Metal access wasn't really a big problem because this balloon pad over by Cranky basically guarantees you're going to end up with the medal plus Grape.
Yep.
So that wasn't really a big concern, missing the medal, but missing the Kasplat is just kind of like tragic. All right, now Dose is going for it. All right, let's see how successful he is. What's his strategy? Is he in the camp of I'm just going to mash B? Oh, he already killed it with an instrument play earlier, and he sees that it's ammo belt too.
Oh, it's a potion. Ammo belt too. Well,
great.
Okay.
I don't know, Eddaket might really need that. He's got a propensity for blasting.
He does. Some people need their ammo belts for Way of the Hordes. Some people like to just blast. Oh, dude, this fell.
Well, fell off. Unfortunate.
It's a low boss, too. 48, I think it said. pretty low for level
I think
3.
we got too used to seeing massive boss numbers from the CLO preset testing. That preset will just crank up boss values like crazy.
They're so high.
CLO will be like that, but simple level order, level 2, you're getting a nice baby. A modest like 50.
Yeah, it was like 48, I think it was said. So it's lower than
Very
Forest with 3 Kongs.
Very humble, very humble. Well, you can get both medals with like nothing in Forest. Okay, here we go. Donkey's medal, Way of the Horde in Caves is Triangle.
Ooh, all right.
Which
need that for Helm.
Eddaket immediately puts to use. Yeah, we need that for Helm, so that's a known thing. Eddaket immediately puts to use because Chunky's 5-door igloo is hinted. So,
Yep.
Excellent. We love this.
Perfect routing.
Very fortunate timing on that. Although, truth be told, we're pretty much always going to end up with this anyway, I think. I think with Coconut and Bongos, it's pretty easy. There's like 10 of the igloo. 5 by the blast pad. There's some of the cabins. I don't know. It's too early. I'm not doing
like I think 10 in the cabin. Yeah, we have it. So
there's this
good.
balloon in the Hunky Chunky Igloo, or the Hunky room, the large boulder room. Okay, and you have probably give me vines or diving. Diving. Beautiful.
Right.
Best thing you could have got. Very tempted to just bail instantly and go get your hints, but Eddaket, with a little bit of restraint, wants to check Donkey's igloo first. Alright, taking a moment to write something down. Very smart. Always take good notes, folks. Good notes will save you way more time than you think.
Yes. Notes are critical in this. You're like, I'm gonna remember, and then an hour later, you have immediately forgotten. So
It's
very important.
Truly frightening how often that happens.
You see it a lot.
Actually shocking.
Yeah, there's just too much. This game has way too much things to remember.
Alright, level 4.
You need to write things down.
Oh, okay. Eddaket with a quick hot take, or quick spit take to check the battle pad on Isles. Love this. Do your Isles checks, folks. Very good, very good.
Yeah, Isles have something a lot of the time.
Not this time, but it's very good. Trust.
Yeah.
Alright, so as we start considering our level 4 options, we have to have one thing in the back of our mind. We gotta think about where Vines is. It's in the first 3 levels somewhere. That's how simple level order works. It just puts in the first 3 levels. Where could it be now? Could be on, like, Lanky's Meadow and Forest. Seems like an okay option. Factory level 3. Factory shops at Key 5. Yeah, this has to be Factory, actually. Because we need to find Key 5 now, and we haven't seen Factory yet.
Yeah.
Ooh, Dose is checking the Caves boss. Love this. More hints, though.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
There's our Lanky hint. Forest Diddy Medal. Okay. A wacky. Oh my god, we don't actually have a great way to backflip up to the top level of hints in Factory. That is so tragic.
Oh.
And because Key 5 is probably just bought in a shop in Factory, your Diddy hint, which we still don't have a Diddy hint, is probably just in level 6 or 7. That is so mildly inconvenient that is just...
Yeah.
Nothing on the Caves boss, so...
Nothing there.
Pretty, I think that was a worthy check for... I think that was a worthy check, just unfortunate that it didn't turn out. Inexplicable high five of triangle plays. Unbelievable.
Yep. Look at that. That's so funny. Random high fives in this game.
Looks like a fairy on the production Kasplat.
Yeah, nothing.
I'd guess.
Yeah.
Well, even if you need grab to get your Diddy hint, that world definitely exists. Tiny is sufficient to backflip up, and Tiny's just in a shop and castle, so we're going to get Tiny soon too. It's 18 GBs and they're both at 17, so it is definitely a matter of time.
Yeah, the GBs are very low for being 64 Helm.
That is
pretty low GBs early.
Definitely not great, but they have a lot of good stuff, so they'll be able to rocket forward in progression here.
Oh yeah.
Like with that diving, you can take it back to Galleon. Oh, actually, yeah. Any diving checking Galleon could now have your vines. Like, you could be in the Lighthouse or something. In any case, if you're walking out here with 18 GBs... Oh, is that a blue potion in the crusher? Blue potion
yep.
on Chunky Production. Here we go. Some action here. So if you had 18 GBs and had your choice between going to Factory to get Key 5 and going to Castle to get Tiny, I'm not sure what you do. I think the answer might be, oh gosh, I don't even know. That's a really tough call. I think I give the edge to trying to buy the key, but there is a chance that Tiny buys this key in Factory, which would be really tragic.
Ooh, that would be awful.
Here's Sprint in production.
Sprint, yay.
Right. And Tudos also swipes the lanky door, which is low enough to actually grab with that backflip.
Yep.
You don't actually have to
Any
grab
Kong can reach this one.
Yeah, you don't have to actually grab any ledge there. You can just like backflip up and the door will just open. Unbelievable. What a great game.
Yep.
We love this game. Alright, fortunately Factory turned up early enough that it's still green, so we can do all sorts of good stuff here. We can do some counting. You ready to count, chat? Rev up your numpads.
That's right.
I think
Everyone be ready.
We're pretty likely to see some counting. Alright, no false starts though. Hang on. We gotta hold.
Yeah, hold. We're not there yet. No.
Vroom, vroom.
They're ready to go.
Yeah.
They are just ready.
Tudos is going testing first. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I generally like production first anyway, but even with both gates open, there's options. I wonder why I picked testing first. I feel like there's so much punch value down in storage that like you want to do it anyway, but like it's possible he's trying to like go up to R&D first and then drop down into storage.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, and then you end up in the main storage room there, possibly.
Yeah. Not this shop. Okay. Eddaket didn't even look at the shops downstairs. There's a key in Arcade Mini? Oh, that would make a ton of sense.
Yeah.
We need
Mini is key 7.
That's just key 7. So note that down. Alright, we probably know where key is. Or that we probably know that's where key 7 is, so that's great. We get Tiny, we got key 7. That's excellent news.
Yeah. That's real good.
No problems there. Now, where's key 5? It's not a Funky's, and Eddaket didn't look at the other two shops in storage, which is kind of awkward, but...
You can't skip the shops when they're hinted. Yep, family banana here. Alright, now we can get ready for counting.
So the tricky thing with that mini check is if you don't look at that... Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we're pretty good.
5, 2, 3, 4. We're sort of on the way, you know.
6,
okay.
7! 7, 7, 7. Triple jackpot.
7, okay. There we go.
69, 9, 10, 8.
No 8s! No 8s!
2 to a half,
we
6, 6, 6. 13, 11. Alright, room for improvement, but that was pretty good. Here comes Eddaket. Alright. Pi, 45, 14. Back to 1.
Back to 1. Alright, it's nothing. We didn't manifest something good in this because we didn't kill right. We tried.
E. We're really breaking out the exotic numbers now.
Yeah, E and pi. Look at you guys. Math.
I'm not doing math.
They're doing the math for you, LaRock.
I'm not doing
math.
Thank you, team. Thank you.
Chat's doing the math.
I mean, R&D is foolish, so just roll right through here and forget about it.
Yep. Don't need anything here.
Yep,
No R&D, so.
A little power hood action. Here we go.
Yeah,
I always love when people like go to pick up more coins, realize they're just like unbelievably loaded, and then stop picking up coins. Like they get like 2 of the ones around that lanky, 2 of the lanky coins around that hole, and they're just like, what am I doing with my life? And just leave.
I have like 40 coins.
Why am I here? Like, come on. I know better. What am I doing? Speaking of what am I doing, where's Diddy? Can we figure out where Diddy is, please? We're gonna go get
We'd
key
love to
5.
find him somewhere.
We go get key 5, get our Diddy hint. Oh my god. Where's that son of a gun at? Oh my goodness.
No hint for him yet.
Wow, Dose was in hell right there and just barely dodged a bunch of zingers. That was actually unbelievable how that worked out. Alright, shared potion in that shop. Shared key in that shop. Wow, factory shops. You're too kind. Thank you.
All the shared shops. Wow. That's interesting.
We'll take oranges. We love oranges. Pretty useful to have. There's our key in the storage. In the arcade mini. Pretty nice.
Yep.
Very happy to see that, because that removes the problems. Because it could have been, at this point, on any mini check in the game. And now we know which one. Life is good. No problems.
That's really good.
Alright, and here's our key 5 in the shop, so... Life is even better!
Yeah, look at that. Each one, we're just handing it. This seed's just handing us the keys. Here you go. We have access to all our hints now.
Love that, love that. So Tudos just kind of like ran through production. I wonder if he's actually gonna go actually check stuff there. Or if he's just gonna leave because he hates production, which is a very
Totally
respectable
valid.
opinion.
Production is awful.
Right. Eddie wants to know, what do we got going on in level 7? We gotta find Japes, too. We need the Japes. We need some Japes metal, unclear, and it's level 7, of course. We don't know which Japes metal. Oh, a crate and forest? Okay, you're running back there instantly. Okay, it's Japes lanky metal. Thank you for immediately telling me. Damn.
Thank you.
Japes lanky metal's a little weird because you might need like stand or something, but I think grape is enough. Oh well. The grape barrel, which, despite the name, also needs peanuts. So.
Yep. You need
look
the
out for
peanuts
that.
in front.
And then the lowlands gets hinted for key 8, so that's probably the grape barrel. Great.
Oh, we had to, yeah, we're getting a lot of duplicate hints. Which is interesting because we have our keys easy, so
Yeah. These are not terribly hard locked. Alright, Tudos is checking production, so he will walk out of this factory with Sprint, which is pretty nice. Kinda getting a vibe like we're gonna need a lot of GBs real quick, and of course we don't have a lot, which is unfortunate.
yeah.
It's the Thornvine Barn crate for Diddy, you guys are right. Alright, outskirts for that was at least chunky. That was at least chunky hero, but it might have been key 8 as well.
Just chunky.
Just
It was
chunky.
just chunky.
Cabins to key 8. Okay. That would be barrels?
Barrels is
Tentatively
there,
penciled in
yeah.
barrels. Lighthouse for key 4, we got that. That's the key.
Thanks.
And then here's our K-Row order hint. Tiny chunky donkey, I think.
Tiny chunky donkey, yep.
Yeah, cool. Sweet.
I think it was 30 to get in.
I tell you what, that barrels to key 8 hint kind of sucks because it could means that whatever you need for key 8 is on a random boss. That would be highly unfortunate.
That boss that holds that one potion, we could have to find it.
Or you just take chunky and like go to like Japes Underground or something. That would be the best case scenario.
Yeah. Right.
But sure enough, you gotta make it night to get a... Well, there's the ding for... Tudos and Factory. I'm all over the place. Sure enough, we need to go make it night to go get our Diddy Kong out of our Thornvine Barn crate. This is the only crate that's accessible that isn't foolish. The Owl Tree area is foolish, so it's not there.
Not there, yep.
So we pick up Diddy, and then... If Eddaket runs straight to the castle shops, the 45-minute believers might be in good shape.
Yep. We still have a little bit less than 5 minutes, so possible.
It is going to be tight.
Very possible.
Depending on what else he might do. He might stick around in Forest and try and pull vines here. That would not bode well. The believers are, they're tense. That was like the best possible spot for Diddy. Or that was almost the best possible spot for Diddy.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be the Thornvine Barn crate too. That's actually a good shout.
Oh, this crate inside here, yeah.
There's a crate
Just
inside
checking
too. I forgot about the crate inside. It's more likely the crate
There's 2
out.
crates in here.
Yeah, golly. It's more likely the crate
How many
outside.
crates in
But...
forest? Yep, it's a metal here.
All good, all good.
Forest having 4 crates is a lot.
It is a lot. For some reason. I don't know how Forest ended up with all the crates. Who knows?
I guess the original devs thought the forest was too hard, and they're like, oh, here you go. Have some extra melons.
As opposed to falling off of castle every other minute? Like, come on, game. We're getting...
Well, by castle, we're experts.
We're getting smashed by stalactites every couple seconds in caves? Like, what are they doing?
In caves gets none, right? They decided, oh, no, you don't need one in caves.
Alright, Diddy Kong! Out of the Thornvine Barn, or the Thornvine area crate.
Yep. The crown on the crusher room.
Checking Mills stuff is still good, though. We have Mills hinted a Chunky K roll, and we haven't found anything there, so... Eddaket's running back in. He is not interested in getting the family in under 45 minutes. That is,
Nope.
This is, it's tough out here for the believers.
It is. Too many other things to check here.
Did we see... Yeah, we did see the Aztec hints. I was wondering that. Okay, cool. We haven't seen the feather hint, we haven't seen the rocket barrel hint. With hints on doors, that's just one of the weird quirks of the system, is that there's just a couple hints that are just like a little bit more locked than the others. We also haven't seen the upper factory hints. There's 2 hints in factory we haven't seen either, so we'll see if Eddaket ever goes back for those. This seed feels pretty well hinted, so hard to say.
Yeah.
You got a couple pretty good options right now. Diddy's Metal and Forest is looking like a real strong contender for... That could be Vines, too, actually. So you're probably going to want to stick around and get Diddy's Metal here. Spring was our Lanky Potion in Forest. Not particularly inspiring.
Yay. Okay. Well, always better to go back for it, though. When you see a potion on a shop.
Oh, yeah.
Easily forgotten.
It is very good to not forget that.
Yeah.
Tiny Chunky Donkey. With a donkey phase, very cool. And we get a nice tiny phase to stress you out while you watch everyone else finish in the race time. Love that. That's my favorite.
Stare at the race time and the toes. Yeah. The bane of all racers' existence.
Okay, outskirts to Chunky K roll also means that we need peanuts. We need peanuts for a couple things. We need peanuts for something in the lowlands for Key 8, and we need peanuts for something in the outskirts for Chunky K roll. So we need to find one of our hints. Key 8 and Chunky K roll needs to point to peanuts. So I'm thinking the Japes Lanky Metal is a strong peanuts contender, or something in the castle surroundings. One of the two. And it could be that one leads to the other. Like maybe you find Blast on the Lanky Metal, and then you take it to the tree to go find some other stuff. Yes. That's my theory. How expensive was Japes? 42. That is not
42.
Not super close. It's a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
Alright, and Dose opts to go for Tiny first. I don't hate this. I think this is a pretty good odds you can get Tiny. I guess it's not perfect. Okay, I kind of hate it. I think I think I'd take the 100% get Diddy as opposed to the 75% get Tiny. Well, actually, okay, no, it's the shared shop is hinted, so it's a considerably higher than 75 to get Tiny here.
Right, because it's shared. So yeah, anybody can get it then. You don't have to worry about, oh, it's Diddy that buys it. Ooh, and Gone on this metal.
Gorilla Gone on the hinted Forest metal, so nice to have.
That's nice.
We love that. Kind of hoping for Vines there. Vines would have been better. As far as Vine spots go, ooh, there's not a lot now. There's nothing good now. We're gonna have to stew on that, and I think it's kind of just punted on that, just like,
We'll find it later. Yeah.
Maybe these 2 hints in the factory lobby will help.
Maybe.
Lighthouse area has 2 potions.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah. Lighthouse 2. Okay.
The R&D Foolish, which we saw earlier.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Doze is checking out the castle surroundings. Maybe he turns up peanuts or something out here. And Forest Metals have 1 potion, which we just got, so Forest Metals are now dead.
Yep.
Forest Tiny Metals enjoyers are in ruins.
Yeah, no Forest Tiny Metals today.
All 2 of you sickos.
Most of us hate it. Tiny metals are never fun.
Right. And we have failed to find Tiny before 45 minutes. Unfortunate.
Yep.
I'm gonna pay out
So
the
doubters. The doubters win.
It should be a pretty comfortable sub 1 hour family, which is, you're reasonably happy with that. 45 minutes is pretty quick, and 1 hour is solid pace. Definitely depends on the settings, but there's Tiny. It was indeed the shared shop.
Shared. Okay, there we go.
The way the Horde hinted shared shop, so no surprises there. I guess it would have been more alarming if that were not Tiny, because that would mean it would be like a slam or something, which would get really weird really quickly. Or like homing.
Yeah. Why is slam hinted, right? I mean, we know we need slam, but if it's hinted, usually that's like we need both, or the other one's locked by slam, and in a shop it wouldn't be. So,
right, as we arrive at knowing where all our Kongs are, let's take a moment to take stock and figure out what we need to beat the game now. We need Key 7, which we just need Tiny for. We know where Key 7 is. It's in the storage arcade, or it's in the arcade mini, so no problems there. We need to get into Key 8, so we need Monkey Port, we need Gorilla Gone. We have found Gorilla Gone on Diddy's Meadow and Forest. We do not know where Monkey Port is. We can get the hint at 42 GBs. That'll be nice.
It's pretty close, yeah.
To turn off the Blast-O-Matic, we need Sax, Bongos, and Triangle. We have 2 of those. We do not know where Sax is. And then, to beat K. Rool, we need a second Slam. We need one of the 2 Slams out in the world. Hunky Chunky, and we know where Gorilla Gun is. And I think that's it. So, but we also need Vines to get, we need Vines to get in the Helm. So, of our stuff, we are missing 3 moves? 4 moves. That's not a lot for 45 minutes into the seed. That's pretty good.
I know. That's really good.
Especially
we have so few moves, too.
Especially when one of them is Vines, and we know that Vines is easy to find in the first 3 levels. For example, we found Tiny in level 5, so we know that no Tiny checks can hold Vines. None checks. Don't even think about it.
Right.
Really is an interesting amount of shared shops. That's a great point. I feel like we've seen higher number than average. Weird.
Yeah, I thought there was a limit on shared shops, right?
Well, yeah, but the limit is really, really high when shops are shops are in the pool. There's plenty of room to just shove junk all over the place.
Yeah.
We'll get to Japes eventually. Japes has a way of the Horde. 2 hinted things are locked behind Peanuts, so Peanuts is likely something else we need. Actually, our only... The surroundings have something in Castle that we really need to find. Oh, that's a great sniper peek by Tudos. Checking the top of the rocket barrel check there. That was actually really smart.
Oh,
I love that.
That's real good.
Okay, he bails. He cleared out...
knowledge comes in clutch.
Wow, he cleared out the castle surroundings and then just decided, alright, I'm bored and I'm leaving. I'm going to Forest. I'm getting Diddy.
Yep. See you later. Let's go pick up Diddy. Wow.
I mean, this makes a ton of sense. I think I like Forest then Castle, but Castle then Forest is also totally fine. You don't really lose too much. Yeah, you want those names, Chief? That's you're gonna need to be Diddy for that, my guy. Nighttime to the Thornvine Barn.
We don't have yet.
And I think they're gonna be stepping on each other's toes here. They're gonna be Kudos is gonna be clearing, like full clearing the mills as hard as he can to try and find whatever this hinted thing for Chunky Kiro is. Perhaps Hunky Chunky is in the mills. Where do we get spring?
I hope so.
Okay, so alright, here's my cook. I'm cooking. We're cooking here.
Let's hear it.
Alright. Holding, I'm thinking, I'm buffering.
He's buffering. He's gonna get back to you guys.
Buffering. Okay, insane plan. No, that doesn't work. Shoot. Okay, the Japes Metal is Blast. The surroundings, it's in the... Okay, never mind. There's Hunky Chunky. That already threw my plans in the mud. Thank
He
you,
was in the
Toodles.
middle of cooking, and Toodles was too fast.
You saved me for some insane shenanigans. I got caught with my stuff on the burner, and it just torched. It's over.
You gotta cook faster when you have Toodles on here.
I was trying to find a way to get guitar and then put Hunky in the dark rafters, but it just didn't quite work.
Oh gosh.
But
Yeah.
Hunky Chunky in the homing required room, so we are out of logic for homing now. So we're gonna look out for that for bait.
Yep. And did he?
It could be homing in the
Finally.
shipyard outskirts now, and that is just total junk. It's pretty likely that our slams are unhinted. It's not the
Yeah, I
castle
think
boss
so.
either. We've seen the forest boss, the caves boss, the factory boss, and the castle boss. Is it like the galleon boss for vines? That would be kind of psychotic.
Oh my god. Yeah. Phew. That would be mean.
And it's accessible too.
It is.
You could do
I mean, we have diving.
You take the TNS and in the abyss in the lighthouse area. Oh boy. All right, well, great pull for Hunky for Dose. That's gonna help a lot. Simplify matters greatly. He's very likely to get Diddy and then walk out of here with Diddy's medal. Right? Family for both of them within like a minute or so of each other. But yeah, Tudos is pretty likely to walk out of forest with Gorilla Gone and be like, all right, I'm set for Chunky K Rule. I'll get the if I need it, I'll get the slam hint, but pretty happy with what he's got. And then that almost entirely solves his K Rule. So then it's just $1 million question of where is the saxophone? And my bet would be on that grape barrel in the lowlands that is hinted. That is my guess for saxophone.
Yeah.
Which means we need Peanut. Which seems reasonably likely to be either the Japes medal or something in the castle surroundings.
Yeah. So my cook is that saxophone is on a boss, since we have barrels hinted for key 8.
No, hang on. I got it. Slam on the metal. Slam on the metal. Peanuts in the greenhouse. Boom. That works.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that does work.
That fits. That fits pretty well.
Oh.
Because then you get homing in the outskirts, which you're not going for. You don't need that because we already found
Who
Hunky.
cares?
Life
Yeah.
is good. And then Peanuts for the lowlands cage, which would be Sax. So homing for Chunky K Rule, Sax for key 8. That fits pretty well. Peanut is, I'm pretty sure, the critical item that is in one of the lanky metal and Japes or the castle surroundings.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think now, is the lanky metal and Japes O stand locked in any way? Is it possible that we're like gonna get a surprise O stand away the horde jump scare? I don't think so. Not with Grape, right?
Right, because you should be able to shoot. And with Coconut, you can open up the Ramby cage.
You have Grape and diving.
Yeah.
That should be enough, surely. I'm not
think
doing
it's
math. Somebody else do the math and get back to me on that, but I'm pretty sure we're fine.
I think we'd be good.
Dose roaming around for Diddy Nans. Where we get those suckers. We get Lanky Nans too for good measure. Even though it's not Lanky Bananas because we know Forest Metals only have Gorilla Gone.
Right.
Alright, Eddie gets put back in the tank. He's cleared out the castle surroundings and found nothing, so like, what do you do? Personally, alright, I think it is a very tempting option to dump your blueprints and go to Japes. I think that is like super tempting. Going back to factory, what is he thinking? He's just clearing out factory for the sake of clearing? That's a possibility.
Maybe he's getting the key just to have it?
Maybe he's thinking about bosses and is like, oh my god, I need to check the boss.
Oh,
he's getting key
his
7.
boss,
Okay.
yeah.
He's getting key 7.
So he's getting the key. But what else? Yeah.
You're totally right. Brilliant. Go get key 7. I mean, you had to do this at some point anyway, so let's just do it now while we're thinking about it. Sure.
Right. Let's get it. All right.
Alright, if he wants to dump to get in, if you wanted to dump to get into Japes, he's got 6 blueprints right now and 34 GBs, so it'll only get him to 40. We need 42 to get into Japes.
Yeah.
And Dose, meanwhile, has 7 blueprints and 33 GB, so he's only at 40 as well. Wow, that's a weird high five.
Yeah. 40 GB high five. Let's go.
And Dose is picking caves now to clear out. I wonder what he's thinking. Is he thinking maybe a cabin? Because we found barrels in the cabins, and that would mean barrels is on the path to Key 8 somehow, which doesn't really make sense to me. So it's possible there's something else in the cabins area. It's got to be GBs for just getting to Japes, I think, to get any solid answers, I think.
Yeah, you want to get that lanky metal.
The lanky metal is like the one thing that could push you in the right direction. And that's going to be the most telling of all information that's available in the game. So, and I think Eddaket is onto that. He's headed into Aztec, which has nothing hinted. So he's just like, alright, just give me help. Oh, well, speaking of help, what about the feather hint?
Oh, is it something good? Let's see.
Time to find out. Oh, more lobbies are dead. That's not inspiring, but at least somewhat
All
helpful.
lobbies are dead.
And he leaves! I feel like going into Aztec makes a lot of sense. I guess you could also spend some time trying to dig up vines. That doesn't seem too bad either.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Ooh, this is the vines game. Can't do that, Eddaket, unfortunate.
Oh, can't do this.
I mean, it's just a blueprint too, so... He's dumping.
Yeah, I think he just is trying to get to the 42.
Yep, he's dumping. He agrees that Japes is the answer, so force your way there. I, personally, kind of want to see more Galleon to try and find vines. I think that's a pretty good spot for it. But you could very easily lose a lot of time doing nothing. I think Tudo's already checked the triangle pad and is like, oops. Whoops.
Oh, oops. I think he did already check that. Yep. Sorry.
And now Tudo's is dumping. Is he trying to get into Japes too? Or he's checking this at least. This is fine. Alright, so this will put Eddaket at 41. He's gonna have to find one more somewhere.
And more.
Oh, there's a GB on the arena, but it's a 36-second one. Is that actually worth it? That's a tough call.
Tudo's thought about this back, but no, he's gone.
He thought real hard about it, and I'm thinking real hard about it too. I don't know. That's kind of tempting.
When you need just one more, you almost gotta do it.
It's like a bad minigame, I think, but here we are. Okay, back to Galleon for Dose. What? Alright, if I had to place vines somewhere, where would I put it? The Galleon boss makes a lot of sense. The mermaid could be it. No, it can't be the mermaid. The lanky metal actually fits, I think. I think the lanky metal fits.
Yeah, it could be.
The on-guard chest fits. Oh, Tiny also buys a potion here. This is a good shot from Dose.
Yep. Hopefully he wrote it down.
Yep, that's why you write this down.
Yep.
Alright, 41 for Eddaket. I wonder what he's thinking. What on earth do you do here? Oh, there's our O-stand, so that sort of... We're not getting jump scared where the Horde O-stand. That's good.
That's good.
That's good. Whew. Crisis averted. Eddaket has some GBs to buy back, and Miles cranky.
Oh, he didn't buy it. That's right. Tudos came here and
excellent,
didn't.
Excellent. Tudos could also get his key 7 whenever he wants. Wait, are you... Tudos, you actually left Force without finding Gorillgon? Without getting the Diddy medal? You're killing me, dog.
He did? Yeah, he didn't get gone.
Oh my god, you're killing me, dog.
Yeah, Tudos, you gotta get your stuff. Oh, better get those coins. He's going back.
Wait a minute, I'm broke.
Diddy is actually broke. Get the coins. Get the coins. Please. Get the coins. You need them. Oh, I thought he didn't get it for a second.
Here we go. He's getting Lanky's medal, I think. Lanky's medal in the on-guard check.
Yep.
Pretty good odds this is Vines, because it requires very little stuff. Not like incredible odds, but pretty good. Well, there's the Dink. You can also check the boss, too. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Must be low, then.
Oh, what is this? Twirl in the Lighthouse? Okay.
Oh. Okay, Twirl.
That is our first vial in the Lighthouse. There's one more somewhere.
Yeah, there's two, so,
Oh, that's not good. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about Monkey Port. Oh no, Monkey Port is the Lowlands barrel in Japes. So, Lanky finds Monkey Port in Japes. So it's one of the metal or the Great Barrel. Both of which are Way of the Horde. Yep. Almost certainly one of those two.
Both. Yeah, oh, okay, so that's... Ooh, okay.
Okay, what's on the Galleon boss? Is this our vines? We
Is this
finally
it?
found vines. This is a horrible spot for vines, by the way. You can pick it out, but like this would be... You can kind of suss this one out, but this could be really ugly if it's here.
Yeah, this is pretty mean if this is it. Let's see.
Alright, Eddaket is rolling through Japes. He's not picking up tiny bananas. He is locked in on Lanky's metal here, I think.
Yep.
Really banking on it being peanut. Okay, but he's getting day bananas. Alright, well I don't know what's real anymore.
I don't. He's still gotta get some more GBs. So.
Ooh, that looks clear to me.
Oh, it is. It's
That's
clear.
totally vines. Oh wow, that's a cheeky vines placement. Holy moly!
Oh.
And you need barrels for it. There's our way of the horde barrels.
Yep.
Makes perfect sense. The hints the hints softly pushed you in that direction, very softly.
Yep.
Between a scouring hint and a way of the horde barrels that couldn't really be explained otherwise. And it just made sense to be here.
Yep. I was hoping it'd be Sacks, but Vines is good too.
Right.
And we couldn't get this the first time we came in here.
So we are left with one very unpleasant possibility, and that is that Sax is completely unhinted.
Ooh.
No idea where that is. Fortunately, Tiny is the first room in Helm, so getting the Sax hint won't be that bad. But
Right.
I don't think we're getting any leads on Sax.
You gotta get to 64.
You just gotta get to 64 GBs and figure it out. Good luck.
Yep.
I think it is very unlikely this is anything besides Vines, by the way, simply because there are so few locations left for Vines. Like, very few.
You don't think we're getting baited here?
It would have to be something really weird, like a Caves Metal. Like a Caves Diddy Metal somehow, which I don't think is possible.
Yeah.
There's Strong Kong. Hello. How do you do?
Hong Kong, woo!
Vine swinging off the Galleon boss. Whew!
Wow.
That scouring hint helped a lot, that's for sure. Kind of bailed you out there, but
yeah.
That is not pretty. That is the best thing Dose could have found there by a lot. I think you can suss it out with the hints you have, but that is still very mean.
That is. Oh, that is mean, mean, mean. Twirl coming in handy already.
That's Pineapple that just got shot to the top of the lighthouse. We know that's not Gorilla Gone.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But you might think it's Gorilla Gone.
You might think it's Gorilla Gone because he didn't check that metal and forest.
The way of the horde, metal, and forest? Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
Who knows?
Okay, here we go. The Japes Crown has got a red potion. Is this Rocket Barrel, Guitar, Charge? I don't think this is Peanuts.
We have only Spring.
It could be, but I think it's unlikely.
Yeah. This is a Diddy move we probably don't need.
Doing some Goomba stomping. What game is this?
Forgot we're playing Donkey Kong.
Rocket Barrel Boost.
That's Rocket Barrel. Okay.
Not that there's much to do about that.
We don't.
I mean,
yeah,
maybe
we can
that,
get our pineapple.
maybe that baits.
Yeah. But...
Maybe that baits you back. You get a hint if you want it. I don't think you need it.
Right. You can get your caves hint.
Best you can find is a sax hint, I think.
Yeah, maybe that's our sax hint. Maybe.
Alright, Tudo's got his Gorilla Gone. Alright. He heard us yelling at him, so he got it. Good.
Okay. Thank you, Tudos. Thank you. Oh. That's good. That's real good. I definitely don't want to leave that behind.
And now he's dumping to get into Japes. He recognizes that, yes, Japes is the way to go. I get the Lanky Metal, life is good. Yes, whether or not you get the Monkey Port hint on your way through Japes, honestly, I could take it or leave it. You're pretty likely to run into it anyway. Especially given that it's in Japes, you're very likely to run into it.
Yeah. Oh, he was gonna get zingered there, but he escaped it. Junk. And banana. wonder if Ed is gonna be checking bosses since he doesn't know where that one potion is.
Could be. I wonder if he's got it in the back of his mind that the Galleon boss is like a pretty solid spot for vines.
Yeah.
It's really ugly otherwise, and I mean, if he doesn't think of it, it's gonna get real weird.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think it's that ugly, but I think it's easy to miss. Like, I think if you parse your hints properly, you will arrive at the same conclusion that Tudos did, which is that, oh, I've got barrels hinted. There's one push on the boss. There's one push on bosses. The boss is available for Galleon. It's in level 3. I should definitely have a look at it.
Should be checking this.
Yeah. I think if you piece a bunch of information together, you kind of map it into vines. That's the tricky bit. Sometimes you get very incomplete information with your hints. You gotta piece together like, okay, maybe, okay.
Yeah. You just eventually just have to check stuff because if you're not sure, Tudos gets the monkey port in too.
Hint synthesis.
On the way.
That's my fancy word of the day. Hey, not that lanky check.
No, you're getting your vocabulary lesson.
Indeed.
Junk.
Nothing on that lanky check. You can't even get the painting room, so better not be there.
Yeah.
Had to give it a very fancy shot there. I love that. Alright, is this our
Nice
Peanuts?
swag.
Oh, son of a... It's Blast, and then Peanuts is in the tree. I called this too,
Peanuts
didn't
is
I?
in the sniper tree. Let's
Son
go.
of a... Oh, man. I wanted to live the best worlds. But nope, we're going back to the tree.
Nope. We gotta get the tree.
You go back to the tree to get your Peanuts, to then come back to Japes. This is just toxic, alright? There's a... That's Sax! That's Sax right there! That's Peanut locked.
Yep.
Oh my god, so that's Sax, and then the Lanky Barrel is your monkey port. Okay, so Peanut is everything then. Alright, your seed is solved. Whoa.
Everything. Yep. So what if this is me my cook now. What if we have Peanuts in the chunky side and we have to take our rocket barrel back and get our pineapple?
Oh god. It's possible, but given the state of the hints, I don't think it's likely.
I don't think it is either, but
Because
it would be fun.
We've kind of run out of rope on the hints. Like, the hints have given us just enough information, and I don't think they'd string us along that badly. And sure enough, Eddaket is running straight there. He's running straight to the tree. It's got to be here. They started with Sniper. They got Coconut really early, and this would pretty comfortably explain why Key 8 is on the path to all this stuff.
Yeah.
Because what do we get with Coconut? We got Lanky and Bongos, and I don't think we used Bongos for Chunky K. Rool at all.
No.
Wait, was it Bongos? No. Yes. No. No, it was not. Bongos was in the grape cage. What do we do with Bongos? Nothing?
Bongos was the donkey medal in caves? I don't know if that's necessarily straight required.
Bongos got you Lanky, but Kongs are assumed, so it's not that. I don't think it's Pineapple Tree. I'm pretty sure it's Coconut. It's probably the Kasplat, and it could be Tree Sniping, but it's definitely one of these two checks here in the surroundings.
Yep. Bongos is needed for Helm, but...
Bang.
I guess I explain it.
There's Peanuts. Yeah, we need Bongos for Helm for that, because Bongos for Helm solves you Key 8, but it doesn't solve you Path to Chunky K. Rool as well.
Yeah, it's
which
chunky.
Would be solved by finding Peanuts, and then presumably finding Homing Ammo on the outskirts. Now, mind you, Tudos knows where both Vines and Hunky Chunky are, and Eddaket's got to piece those two together. This seed is not solved to him at all. We are in no mode.
Right.
We collectively are... I'm pretty confident we know what's going on. If Eddaket runs back to Japes, then he could pick up his Sax and Monkey Port, and life is good, but he doesn't even know that's Sax. That could be Twirl to him.
Right, because he never found Twirl in the on-guard chest.
That's just a disaster, isn't it? Oh, boy.
Oh, that's so bad.
All right,
oh, he was doing the very fast think dance, which is a bad sign.
Okay, he ran to Galleon. He's clearing out the Galleon outskirts. He's trying to find Hunky Chunky right now. Other disasters I'm seeing. He just checked his CB count. And that's good that he checked it. Brother, that switch does not open that door. All right, there he is. Got it now.
Okay. You need your peanuts. And,
Look, we've been there. I've been there at least.
Yeah. It's new. We don't remember how to open the doors that we haven't opened yet. It's been open so long.
So what I'm afraid of is that Eddaket is going to find... He's going to find something random in the outskirts that isn't homing ammo, and he's going to chase that. That's when he's got to be really...
no.
That's what he's got to be really afraid of right now.
Yeah.
That is, like, #1 disaster. Whereas Dose, I think Dose is a much cleaner shot. Once he gets his blast, he knows, okay, I gotta run to the tree, do my castle surroundings. He gets his peanut and he's like, alright, I'll run back to Japes, and then he's just done. He just knows where his last 2 things are, and he's good to go. So Dose is a much cleaner path to it. The way Eddaket wins this is by leveraging a GB advantage that he has. Eddaket has 53 GBs and 2 blueprints. Dose is only at 46 and 2 blueprints, so 48 versus 55. Pretty solid edge. I could see Dose making this up that with, I don't know, something like the treasure chest, or, you know, you run to Galleon and you go pick up a bunch of stuff in the outskirts, right? These 2 shops here. Charge in the shop. Garbage, we don't need that.
Yeah, but garbage in the shops is less GBs.
Right. That is a little unfortunate. So the way this turns around for Eddaket is if he finds homing ammo, like, on this Kasplat.
Yeah.
If it's on, like, the seal race, things get real bad. or this guy right here. Here's our homing ammo. Excellent. And now he's
homing
like...
is, oh, right here. Perfect. On the crate. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
And now he's got to figure out... What? wait, huh? Huh? Homing? What?
Yeah. Wait, what?
There's exactly...
You already got your home.
There's exactly one intersection between homing and the mills. He has to piece together that he's got to go back to Lanky's attic to go pick up his hunky chunky.
Right.
The other alternative, which he might be thinking of, is that he has to find guitar in the mills to then go do the mech fish in the outskirts.
Oh no.
That is a possibility.
It is. The agenda.
He almost left. What is he thinking? I would be thinking sub if I were trying to check outskirts. Like, just do that really quick.
Yeah.
Right, if he leaves, though, kind of a disaster, because we know where Vines is. Is he checking the treasure room? Okay, I also like this. This is just, like, the best density in the game. If you think you're close, just go for density and get your GBs rolling. But Dose is hot on his heels. He's collecting all the stuff that Eddaket already got out of Japes. And he is firing ahead in GBs too. The hillside is real dense.
Japes is so good for that.
It's real good.
Yep.
What's our hype chest got for us? I'm kind of curious. I don't think it's gonna have anything useful, but
Be nice if it had a bunch of GBs though.
like a blueprint.
Or even blueprints if you get a dump.
Yeah, if Eddaket leaves without the boss, he is in bigly trouble.
Let it check the boss.
Yeah, that is bigly trouble, because he might be thinking, okay, well, maybe I gotta go back to caves or something. Check, like, the, I think, like, Chunky's 5-door cabin is, I think, accessible in the first 3 levels. Depending on the bonus barrel, obviously.
Hmm.
But that's something you could check. A bunch of Diddy stuff is available, but I think Rocket Barrel's too late and Peanuts were too late, so... You might try the Diddy stuff, not knowing that it's not accessible in the first 3 levels only. And he's at 58 GBs and 3 blueprints, so he's at 61 right now. 3 more to go.
Yeah, and there's 1 more GB in here, so...
2 to go. And exit the aisles. Ooh boy, he's in a bit of a bind for Vines. I don't know if he checked the caves boss either. That might also be something on his mind. Actually, okay, bosses probably aren't on his mind if you never checked the Galleon boss.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hopefully he knows that this lobby is foolish and isn't going too crazy.
Right.
He maybe just wants some straight GBs. He might be going into Helm to, like, get the sax hint, but I'm kind of surprised he never thought to go back to the lowlands that he saw a purple vial in.
Yeah, but Eddaket can't get the sax hint because he doesn't have vines to get across.
Oh wow, you're right. Oh no.
So he can't go.
That is kind of a disaster. Yeah, so he might be hard clearing for vines. I'm surprised he hasn't run back to Japes and goes to pick up his Way of the Horde Great Barrel. Like, we know that's Way of the Horde. And it's very easily accessible. Wasn't a hint that was, like, in a weird spot? I don't think so.
Was that the feather hint? No, he's the one who checked it anyway.
He's coming back to Force for his Hunky Chunky. This is part 1 of the comeback. He needs this.
Good.
This had to happen. Unfortunately,
Homing
part 2 of the
sentence
comeback
here.
of part 2 of the comeback of go check the Galleon boss is a lot harder to come to the right conclusion for.
Right. Oh no.
Chunky chunky. All right, he's got that. Where do we go? He's got to solve the seed like right now.
Yep. Come on, Edda. You got you have a lot of time. Let's
He
go.
picks caves. I don't think there is anything left for him in caves. Maybe he's getting the rocket barrel hint.
Oh, the hint, maybe. Yeah.
Does this bail him out? Do we get a Galleon boss way of the horde to save the day at the 11th hour? Outskirts for 1 potion. That basically tells you there's nothing else in the outskirts.
Okay.
Although,
well.
Not really a surprise there. I don't think.
Yeah. You know, you don't have to do any other stuff there. You found your homing already. You're done.
Dose checking the blast course in Japes. We may have made the assumption that he would just like do what Eddaket did and just run straight to the cave's blast course or the castle blast, the castle tree. But he needs to do that right now. Okay, here he goes.
Yeah, maybe he just wanted to double check that one quickly.
It is a matter of time before Eddaket runs out of stuff to do and ends up in Galleon
Go for
again.
the boss.
Yeah.
Go back to the boss.
Oh, he's doing the chunky cabin. I think this is in logic. We found triangle pretty early, right? Triangle was on a cave's metal.
Yep.
Railgun was a Diddy metal, and Diddy was early. Well, it's not there anyway, so whatever. You can get Chunky's metal maybe, but checking metal requirements. All right, scoop up a pearl. He's buying a pearl. Oh boy! Oh no, he's not. Okay.
Taking the mermaid. Oh no!
He tagged away from Tiny at the last second. I thought he was about to buy a pearl, and I was like, that's not good. That is definitely not it.
He's just getting
Into the
yeah.
tree.
That should be his blueprint or his bananas, right? He should be good. Or does he need one more?
He is at 60. He's at 63. He needs one more. Oh, here we go. Cave's boss. Here we go. He's thinking bosses now. But is it too little too late? Dose is about to get his peanuts, and Dose is about to be in basically go mode, I think.
I think so. Dose just needs monkey port, but obviously he gives peanuts and he'll go there.
That is...
He knows it's Linky and Japes, so...
That is so wildly tilting that it's 41 and you dump 40. That is just... That's mental damage right there.
Yep.
You're just one short of a full dump. Just...
It's so bad.
Come on.
Peanuts.
Alright, now Dose is chilling. He's gonna efficiently work his way up to 64. He's not really in any rush. He knows where both of his things are.
Yep.
Or at least I'm really confident where they are, so... Oh, well, speaking of pearls, there's a free one.
There you go.
Back to Galleon for Eddaket. He must be thinking boss.
Hey.
He just checked a boss.
Gotta check it. You gotta check it. Think about it.
Oh yeah. I think he's thinking CBs. He's clicking the D-pad a lot to like check his CB count.
Yeah, to check it.
And
Where
Dose just got fed up trying to take a photo of that fairy and just left.
That's such a bad. I hate that fairy.
That is
it's so mean.
highly respectable.
Yeah.
There we go. And he's back to
Rare
Japes.
coin on the sniper check.
Indeed. All right, I think Eddaket is about to go find his vines, and that will put him in a great spot. He does have to go back to Japes, like Tudos is doing right here, to go scoop up his sacks and monkey port, but
Right.
he's a good check too. Hopefully he doesn't get baited by Twirl. There's no real reason to do anything with Twirl here.
Right. He might have thought it was something.
You know, I thought that Great Barrel might have been double hinted Lowlands, but I think it's actually the Lowlands hint is pointing at sacks and the Great Barrel is pointing at monkey port. That's really funny.
Yeah. That is. Your duplicate version is coming in clutch here. It did hit both things.
It's kind of coming in clutch, but at the same time, like, could you have really predicted that Sax was going to be there? That was definitely a shock.
Yeah. Luckily, it sent you here to check everything.
All right, and with this puts Dudos in go mode. He's got to get to 64. I guess you go to Aztec and just, like, scoop up anything you can, because we haven't been to Aztec yet.
Right, so you should be able to buy some stuff and quick Kisplats and things you can just grab it quickly.
There's the dink for Eddaket. Eddaket just has to clear this boss, and then he's racing through Helm. Well, no, he's got to clear this boss, and then clear the stuff that Dose is doing in Japes right now, and then he runs straight to Helm.
Yeah, he's gonna do the Japes, and then he's good. Because he's got a dump, and then he's at 64. So
this is tight. I have no idea who's in the lead.
This is a really close race.
Oh, Tunos needs key 7. Don't get auto tweeted. Oh no, he's gotta go back for key 7 in factory.
Oh, that's right. Tunos never picked up key 7. Oh no, he's gonna get auto tweeted. He's gonna go up there and be like, no.
It's over for him.
Remember, Tunos.
This one is like inevitable. That is. Oh, he's going to factory right now. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, get your tweets ready just in case. But now he's going to factory.
Oh no. And now Eddaket sees the clear vial on Dogadon 1 and is like, are you serious?
Oh.
Are you kidding me? This is insane.
Right? No edit face cam to see the despair of seeing this.
Game. How dare you?
Why are you doing this to me?
Right, and Dose is gonna have to make up a few GBs somehow. Eddaket made up a fair bit by just clearing out factory. Or, not factory, Galleon. The outskirts of Galleon were pretty nice to him. I wonder if Dose goes there and, like, clears out the treasure room. You could go there or Aztec, I think both are acceptable.
Both are, yeah. Dose only has 3 blueprints.
It depends on your money, I guess, but...
Yeah, so Dose
has to go find 8 GBs in the time that Eddaket goes back to Japes and picks up his stuff.
Oh.
Where are you going? Where are you going? He picks a Galleon. He's going to the outskirts. Or the treasure room. Or both.
Yeah. Treasure room is great density, so... You know there's quite a bit in there.
Yeah, Tuno's excellent presence of mind to go back for key 7. I would have gotten ulti-tweeted. That would have been a career ender right there.
Yep, you're rushing off.
I think Eddaket has the edge here. I think Eddaket solved it just fast enough. As long as he runs to Japes, I think he's fine.
Yeah.
That switch does not open the gate, Tudos. Oh my god.
Tudos! You should know this! Been playing Rando too long.
It happens.
The speedrunner's retirement home in Rando. We forget all the vanilla game mechanics.
It truly happens to the best of us, doesn't it? It's brutal.
It does.
Alright, the push for 64 is on. And
it is.
But Eddaket ran straight to the right spot. He's like, yep, that purple vial I saw, that has to be Sax. The one in the grape cage, it has to be Monkey Port, and life is good. Bang. Okay, wrong cage. There you go.
Checking the wrong. Oops! Turn around. Okay, there you go.
Hang on, bro, Chatro. Alrighty.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh, he never got this splat either.
What do you know? I mean, if he gets the crate, he'll get the joys of homing ammo.
Yeah. Yay, homing!
Yay! We love homing ammo.
It's a great move, but not when you need GBs. Not so helpful. You need your GBs.
Well, right. A timely solve from Eddaket puts him in a good spot in the seed. He is on his way to Helm. Homing ammo. We love homing ammo, don't we? We love homing ammo, don't we, folks?
Homing. Homing for the win. It was required, logically required this seed.
Indeed. I mean, that's why I got hinted. It got all the help you needed. It was the kick that Eddaket needed to go back to the mills. It was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, he ran right to Linky's attic with it, which is a very good read, so... It is helpful. Definitely can be helpful. Oh no, Tuno!
You just can't find a GB to save his life. I think he wants to finish in the treasure chest, so he's trying to clear everything else out. He's at 58 right now, so he needs 6 more still. I guess you can't finish in the treasure chest because there's only 5 things in there, but...
Right. He's trying to get enough on the way out. But you could get, you have a spring, you know, you could check the splat in the They're slow, but they can splats pretty fast on the gold towers.
Where's he going? Where is he going? You doing the seal race? He is really stretching for 64. I feel like your answer is he's not worried about Shipyard. Oh, he might be trying to find a slam. I totally forgot we need a slam. Oh no.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot the slam. We're not in go mode.
I think he's scouring the outskirts to try and find. He must be trying to find a slam in the outskirts.
He did not get the hint that outskirts only has one potion, did he?
Yeah, that hint was a weird spot. That's for sure. It's both only one potion and homing ammo solves it, right? It's homing ammo for the attic, and you're good to go.
Right.
So the question is where are our slams? Etiquette doesn't. Okay, we thought we were in go mode, but we made that up. Totally made that up.
We're not in go mode. Oh, we're like, oh, seed solved. Yeah,
Oh
oh
my
no, we're
God.
not. Are we at Slam Casino?
And it's just not here. I mean, we know it's now where Tudos is looking, which isn't good.
Right. Well, Tudo still needs GBs.
Yeah, you'll find him as he's hunting down a slam, but like,
Yeah,
too little too late. Is the slam hint gonna help Etiquette enough to take over? Tudos needs to just randomly find a slam really quickly. But if he does, then like Etiquette is pretty. If he finds it in Galleon, Etiquette is like reasonably likely to go back to Galleon if it gets hinted.
Right.
I think the play is to go to K. Rool at this point, now that you're this close, but it's definitely hard to say. Because, like, what if it tells you, like, Aztec or something, and you just, like, could have had it if you, like, checked a shop or something? I don't know. Well, okay, I made up that scenario, but that doesn't actually mean anything, now that I say it. Whatever. I'm just yapping. Any
You
yappers?
keep yapping. You get some good cooks.
Where's yapping? It's time to blast through Helm. Enough yap.
Yep.
Game on. Dose is pushing. He's at 60 now.
Yeah.
Welcome to bonus stage.
So he goes to the treasure chest. There was, like, it was all bananas and blueprints, wasn't it? So, good stuff in there.
I think so. That's where he wants to finish, I think. That's why he's been... Well, okay, that and the slam, he's been digging pretty hard for all sorts of stuff to try and find his way. There. If somebody found a slam randomly, they'd be in pretty good shape, but... Given where the seed sent them, it doesn't seem particularly likely that they're going to run into any slams.
Right?
Hmm.
Where are the slams?
Could have been like a
Slam
gold
on the
tower here.
beanstalk.
I don't think.
Maybe.
I don't think either of them checked it. But there's also the world where a slam is just in Helm, and you're like, shoot. Could have just gone there instead.
Could be. Could be. Medals are random, so should be the Helm Arena.
Interestingly enough, for all our scouring hints, we actually know where everything is. We have actually solved all of our scouring hints completely. The Drofenskopf had our vines. The Japes Metals had Blast. The Lighthouse has O-Stand and, we believe, Pineapple. We saw a green vial there. The Forest Metals had Gorilla Gone, and the Outskirts had Homing. So all your scouring hints are dead, too, so you don't even have those to help you.
The Lighthouse had Twirl, too, didn't it? In the on-guard chest?
Yeah, it was Twirl and... that's what it was. It was Twirl and Pineapple.
Oh, Twirl and Pineapple. Okay, and Pineapple was... Yeah, it has to be Pineapple because we have every other chunky move. See, it was green when it shot up the top of the Lighthouse.
One slam in the Beanstalk, one slam on Donkey Minecart. Well, we know where Pineapple is, so it's not a total disaster. And the Bean was very easy to find.
Yep.
That said, that would probably be a total disaster. I think if you saw a hint for a level that reasonably could have Pineapple, and I'm Tudos, I think I'd definitely go back for Pineapple.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Just to play safe. Like, if you get an Aztec hint, I feel like it's not a bad idea to go get Pineapple first.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. 60 GBs for him, for Dose, and he's got like 6 blueprints or something. So he's chilling. He's headed to Helm.
Yeah, he's got plenty of blueprints. Yep.
No problemo. 64. We're out of here.
Yeah, he's just gonna dump
where are our slams? Oh, you know what the best part is? They gotta sit through Tiny Face first. Oh, man.
They do, because Tiny's first. Oh, no.
Oh, man. They get the stalling out of the way in K. Rool. They gotta sit through the Tiny Phase, and then they'll get the slam hit. And then it's like, well, what do we do? Oh, boy.
No. And you know they're gonna be checking the race time and be like, did anybody find that slam?
Who found it? Who found it? Oh, man.
The worst is if they don't remember that they need it, and then you get there, and Micro Buffer's like, "Oh, you didn't come prepared," and you're like, "Oh God, I forgot." It's the worst. You like think you have everything.
Well, Dose has ticked off on his tracker the slam, so that is indicative that he knows that, yeah, I need a slam. Don't know where it is. Who knows where. Dose definitely knows he needs a slam, so that's something.
Yeah, he's been searching, so on the way.
No surprises there. Like everything, yep. Except the sax pad, I guess. I mean, if he gets hinted for aisles, then you're sweeping through aisles really fast.
Mm-hmm.
At least, I guess you hope you. I guess you hope you sweep through aisles really quick. Could be on like BFI. That would go insane.
Yeah, so you can't be here because these are hinted foolish. Lobbies, all lobbies are foolish.
Oh, true. That does help a lot.
Yeah, so if it is aisles, that actually wouldn't be bad at all because.
Well, I'll tell you what though. The first thing to go in my mind when I'm casinoing is the foolish hints. Those just fall out of my mind, and those are the first hints that just they fall out of the. They fall out of my mind simply because there's just too much information to track. It's just like, well,
I know.
They're the first to go. Quiet. Too quiet.
That's why too quiet. It's why you gotta write your stuff down and remember and check it.
Here we go. Eddaket is cleared helm.
Your key 8.
Acquire key 8. Find the slam. Save the world. We're all counting on you.
We are. Whole DK aisles will get blown up if you don't find the slam. So, pressure's on.
Pretty remarkable that he can just blow up a whole island. Like, that takes a lot of power.
It does.
Like, a lot. But I mean, if you're the kind of supervillain to have just like a machine that's just like crackling energy all throughout your base, and you're just like willing to tolerate that, you probably got power to sling around a little bit.
Probably. I mean, your K-roll, you know. You're probably not thinking that straight.
What I'm impressed by is that by all narrative laws, when you turn off the Blast-O-Matic, it should spectacularly explode and blow up the whole base, right? Like,
right?
Narratively speaking, that's just like traditionally like what happens, and yet somehow K-Roll gets away with this one. I gotta give him credit. He put some pretty solid failsafes in there. Like, a proper shutdown was actually counted for.
Right? He must have had some OSHA violations.
Yeah.
In his previous ones, and learned his lesson.
Maybe
he's got everything.
Maybe he's just more responsible than we give him credit for. Like, yeah, sure, okay, he's trying to blow up a whole island, but at least he's looking out for his guys, right? There's maybe like a really strong union or something working on this thing.
Maybe.
I don't know. Snide ended up pretty disgruntled after working on it, so I don't know. I think we might be reading a little too deep into the lore here, but
it might be. You know, maybe the Splats, you know, they're strong, but maybe they're really smart. And they have a special way of doing this.
Oh yeah, he did feed some dessert. He did. It was heavily implied that he fed deserters to try and cloud traps in one of the cutscenes. That's right.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Sometimes you got to rule with an iron fist. You know, them's the beats.
He ruled. Yeah. Doesn't mean he doesn't care about the ones that aren't deserters. He might care about his real, like, his loyal employees.
It is a ding against the union, because there's like no way the union would be okay with that. Like,
no.
Oh, we're reading too much into a 1999 Monkey Game Lamb? Get out of town. I don't believe you for a second.
Right? Top monkey scientists.
Alright, listen here, buddy.
All of you.
Listen here, buddy. Would you look at that? The slam hint is coming. Let's, moving on. Where are we looking for slams? Okay, one more toe hit. I thought that was it for sure, but I'm not counting, so.
It was 3, I think. Third toe.
Here we go.
Third hit on the toe. Okay, this is the 4th, I think. There we go.
Where are the slams?
Don't skip the text, Edda. Don't skip the text. Please don't skip the text.
Or do. It would be really funny.
Yeah, true.
Great content, but
At least you guys fixed it so it's not every other one anymore.
They're both an Aztec.
We not even enter.
You fools!
Oh my
You
God.
fools! You know, I was like, yo, let's go get GBs and Aztec. Aztec was a perfectly acceptable play. Going back to the treasure room or Aztec. I won. I went to Aztec.
You
I
did.
won.
I was gonna say Larock would have won.
I won.
Larock got Aztec and cleared and found the slam.
There is a world though where it's in Chunky's 5-door temple or the boulder or the vases, and you need pineapple.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a disaster. It's kind of a disaster for Eddaket. Dose knows where pineapple is. It's kind of tempting to go back for pineapple right now.
I know, especially
But-
seeing that it's an Aztec. We'll see what Dose does when he gets there.
I don't think you do it immediately. I think you clear out as much as you can in Aztec and then go back for pineapple late. I think it's pretty unlikely that both are locked by pineapple, given the way the hints panned out. Your pineapple would have got hinted otherwise, for sure.
I think pineapple would have been hinted, true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay, so what if, what if one's guitar locked? But I guess there really isn't much guitar things here.
Aztec is open.
Right, but I'm saying, yeah, if there's there's nothing here that you need guitar for. I'm trying to think
Actually,
of a
nothing.
way we could have, nothing. We have no guitar.
Given
with
that
it being
nothing
open.
got... Due to the ugly nature of either ors for slams, you can't really discount any checks.
Right.
You just know that
Literally
they're both
anything here.
not locked by the same move, probably. Which is just obnoxious, isn't it? They could both be like coconut lock or something, so maybe like coconut checks are a little bit better. Maybe hunky
Yeah.
checks are a little bit better. Maybe you go check the tunnel
Right.
boulder or something.
Right.
Let's see.
But coming soon, right? In next version, we'll have our slam hints not be locked by a K roll.
Maybe.
Be very
maybe.
helpful.
We'll see how things pan out.
Possible.
The future is ever changing and uncertain. But-
Right?
Slam hints like this are just... It's the kind of ugly thing that just like, you can sometimes get really ugly seeds because your slams are just like impossible to hint. In this
Right.
instance, it appears that both slams don't lock each other, and it's just like, well, I guess I just gotta go dig through Aztec until I find a slam. But if you didn't have this hint, it becomes, oh, I guess I just gotta dig through the whole world until I find a slam.
Right? And at least them both being in the same level too gives you double the chance to get it.
Yep. There's two of them in here.
Instead of like, oh, okay, I picked this one level and it's locked by something I don't have. Well, okay, it's Aztec. It has to be here. Hopefully you can find it. I was hoping maybe in the Hunky Barrel.
This might be like the worst case scenario for both of them, where the slams were in a level that neither of them checked at all. Like, if anyone cleared out Aztec, they probably had a pretty significant advantage. Even if they never found a slam, they would have cleared a fair bit of this level out already.
Right? Even just kill me here for GBs, you would have at least been like, okay, I did these 10 checks already, or
You'd have
whatever
the
you
warps,
did.
You'd have the warps fired up.
Yep.
You'd just be flying through here so much faster if you'd come here earlier. But like I said, I won.
You won.
I
Yep,
won.
Must be. You won.
Yes. Hey,
Good job.
Eddaket. There's a melon crate back there. Don't leave that.
And don't forget the crate.
Don't leave the crate.
Oh no. He forgot the crate.
Oh, my guy. Alright, well, if it's there, then that's a
Rip.
that's a brutal one if it's there. He's aiming for metals first, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah, he didn't get the dirt either.
Nope, silly me. Hubs are foolish. Never mind.
Oh, Hubs,
He's
yes,
so
it
smart.
is. It is.
He's so smart. He's so smart.
He's smarter than us. We forgot. Yep, like you said, the foolishness are the first things out.
The first thing's out the brain. He's
forgot
locked
to.
in.
Yep. I forgot to. There we go. It is foolish. Yep. I had to go look at the notes.
Oh, and there it is at
I
Funky.
forgot to.
If it's at Funky, I win this by a mile. Oh yeah, y'all are toast. I won this one already for sure. I had this before going to Helm.
You would have got sub 130.
Y'all are cooked. It's over.
Yep.
Boom. Slam on Funky. Life is good, and he is in go mode. He has acquired the goods. Get me out of here.
Oh. Yep. Ouch. Alright, well, now he's officially in go mode.
Life is good. And 2 short phases of K roll down, and we're off to the races. There it is,
Yep.
the blue switch that we need the blue slam for. Ain't that a kick in the head?
Yep. We needed that. Oh.
just that switch. Like 3 times, or whatever.
One reason you need the slam. The one reason. Oh, Toodles left without reading it.
No, no, he's reading it. Right there.
Now he's reading. Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, he goes back
Crisis
in.
averted.
Okay, Aztec. Is he gonna run to Funky? How fast is he gonna get there?
Yeah, how fast do you run to Funky? Given how many shared chops were in the seed, did you just meta gamble that for no reason? There's no reason to believe that because there were shared chops that you'd see more shared chops. That has absolutely nothing to do with how it works, but like maybe you just kind of like believe it and it works. Look, I'm not gonna question anyone's methods. If Tudos tells me that like a spider told him to go check Funky first, I'd just be like, all right, there you go.
Yep. And Edda backflips for us.
Thank you.
Edda did backflip. He just did.
Yep.
GG's.
Thank you. Well done.
There we go. He did, yep. He got
Funky
it.
is a really inconvenient spot for the slam to be in, I'm not gonna lie. That's really annoying. Because
really
like getting
is.
there is just like really obnoxious. It's because you might do everything on the way to Funky and then eventually get there.
Right. Especially checking medals or whatever.
Yeah, well, Dose forgot it's foolish. I did too, so
Yep.
I can't.
We're like, why
No shade thrown here. Got me.
We forgot. We both forgot. So yep.
And Eddaket sends it home with a time of 1:43:12. There you go. Well done, a GG him. We'll pull him in a second. He takes 3rd place in this weekly. We had Barry finish 2nd with a 1:42:18, about a minute ahead. And Kilvaris was today's lucky winner of the Slam shenanigans and sent it home with a 1:34:02. So a good 8 minutes on everybody. Pretty good.
He must have cleared Aztec.
He went to Aztec. He just simply went to Aztec.
Aztec.
Wouldn't you know it? He just went to Aztec. Isn't that unbelievable? Wouldn't you know it? Who knew? If you cleared out Aztec, you win. Crazy.
He heard you.
So the problem is that Eddaket didn't really have that opportunity to go fish for GBs because he was like pushing his stuff the whole time. He was never in go mode before 64. He got his last thing like kind of late. So he never really had that opportunity. He had already cleared out like Galleon trying to find whatever was hinted there and was like, well, there you go. Oh, look at that. There he is. Top of the morning to you, Eddaket. How you doing?
Morning. Fun seed.
Interesting seed, that's for sure. A lot of help given to you. The hints were very nice.
Yeah. The only thing was the saxophone. I was like, where's saxophone? And then I'm going to get Monkey Port to go get the sax hint, and it's in my way.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
That was a good placement.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh. Excellent. There's our slam for Tudos, so he's almost done.
Very nice.
Yeah, getting the slam hint was not really a surprise, but things lined up in such a way that Tudos had to go dig for GBs for a while to get to Helm, and if you had picked Aztec to dig for GBs,
yeah,
probably just saved like 10 minutes on everybody.
Yeah. I had the moment in the middle of the seed where like I dumped all of my blueprints to be one short for Japes, and it was just like, I gotta go do training grounds or something. Like, I don't know what to do right now if I had just gone to Aztec instead.
That's totally, well, I think that's totally reasonable what you did. That worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
Because you had so much to solve still.
Yeah.
Dose
it's a completely unhinted.
Dose found Hunky a lot earlier than you, and we could then rule out, oh, it's just homing in the outskirts. That's the only thing that makes sense there.
Okay, yeah. I went past the attic, because I was mostly in forest for getting Diddy. And so I went past the attic, and I even thought to myself, I was like, I should probably have done that. And I didn't realize until after I left Forest that I had the hint for Forest Mills. And so I was like, well, all right, whatever. Based on like the rest of the hints, it was like either Slam is going to be hinted somehow, or all of this stuff is like leading to, I was thinking it was going to be like the Diddy Rafters, which I'm not exactly the best at doing without the light. So that's why
you heard it here first. I'm not the only one who thought that.
Yeah. And so
I said that earlier.
so I'm in Japes, and I'm like, all right, the item on Japes Metal is going to be Rocket Barrel. And Rocket Barrel is going to let me do castle surroundings, like the top of the castle, to get Peanut. And I was like 100% sure that's what it was. And then I do the battle arena in Japes, and I'm like, wait a second, this is red. This could be charge, but like all of the other moves are good. And I finally get Rocket Barrel. I'm like, cool, I can go do castle. Wait, that's not from the metal. That was from just hillside. So then that's when I was like, oh, it's probably... I was thinking it was probably tree sniping, but it was just like a splat, which was nice.
A couple things to take away from that. Dose got a really good sniper peek on the top of the rocket, on the top of the castle. So he saw above the tower there was just a GB on that barrel, so he knew it wasn't that. So we knew that it wasn't that.
We knew, yeah. That was helpful.
On top of that, I'd kind of picked out Peanuts pretty early on one of those Chunky K roll paths. Really fast. Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. Dose is finishing up right now, but he got sniped by like 2 people.
Oh, no.
Charles Yarls dropping a 147.03. Mike dropping a 147.17. And Dose dropping a 147.29. And he slides in at 6th place by 20 seconds or so.
Yeah.
Yeesh. A GG to him. What a seed. I had picked out the tree like randomly, basically. It was possible that like your Japes Metal was like a slam or something, and then you gotta go to the greenhouse or something, but it felt like you needed, once you had cleared castle and found nothing, it was like, okay, I need to get the thing on the metal to then do something in the castle surroundings, and like of your options, I thought the tree was like reasonably likely.
Right.
Oh, look who showed up. Mornin Deuce. How you doing?
Morning.
Dude, I'm so sad I threw away my insane beginning route because I got lost in the sauce because of a hint that I should have known was leading to something dumb that I didn't need.
Yeah, that homing ammo was a bit of a
homing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had that attic done early.
I realized it way too late, and I ended up just having to bite the bullet with it.
Well, I don't think there was anything wrong with going to Galleon just for density if you like went to the treasure room, but you got to the treasure room kind of late. You were doing a bunch of slow outskirts checks, and we were like, oh no, wait a minute. He's looking for something he doesn't need. Oh no.
Yep.
Other options for clearing GBs would have been, oh, maybe Aztec, where your slam was. That's awkward. I think anyone who cleared GBs in Aztec probably did very well in this seed.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Plus, you knew where Pineapple was too, so if things got really ugly in Aztec, you had that in the back pocket in case you needed to go break out more Aztec checks spontaneously.
So for Eddaket who doesn't know, my insane beginning route was I knew that key 2 was in forest insides. So I basically, because Primate Punch was on Jape's entrance, I literally did not do anything else in the overworld. I did K-Lumsy, and then I just went into level 1 without checking anything else.
That was definitely...
Which actually made my beginning route really, really nice for a good amount of time.
It was very fast. That said, you probably lose very hard if anything at all was on the Caves Lobby dirt. Like, anything. If it were diving, you probably just got smashed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Them's the risks. It worked out, but...
Well, yeah, that was the funny thing about... So, I went to Galleon before Caves. Like, I did a full clear of Forest, and then I go to Galleon Lobby to get hints, and I'm like, oh, I could just go in and do a Way of the Horde. Go in, do the Way of the Horde, all of a sudden just randomly get key 4 off of the dirt, I think it was, off the lighthouse. Yeah. And on the way up, I also get Lanky, so I'm like, oh my god, what is happening?
Just an absolute...
I believe I did that too. I went to Galleon because I knew there was something in there, and I just happened to do that as well.
Let me know what it
did that too, yep.
The cheeky thing about that coconut is they got hinted for Key 8 and Chunky K rule, and I don't think that really resolved itself until you made it to the tree.
Yeah, that's
so like
that
confluence of coconut and castle surroundings kind of made me think tree. So when you pull blast off the lanky metal, it's like, oh, well, you simply just run to the tree. Excellent.
Tree.
Yeah, I also had that feeling, but like, I probably didn't need to, but I did end up climbing castle surroundings, or I climbed up castle just because, like,
I think
it's not guaranteed. It's not a guarantee, right?
I think it was worth it because, you could have found, I don't know, you could have found like pineapple in the surroundings, and that would send you back to the caverns to go find something in the cannon game room or something. Like, you could have found something in the surroundings that helped you get something else, which would make sense. But because you found nothing in the surroundings, something later had to send you back. I think everybody's clearing the castle surroundings. I think you'd be hard-pressed not to.
Yeah, and the other one that messed me up, you all probably saw me have to double-check my hints. I wrote down that Donkey's Igloo was something, not Chunky's. So I get Triangle from, was it Donkey's Metal? And I'm like, oh, while I'm here on the Igloo side, let me go ahead and do Chunky's Igloo. I get Diving. I'm like, cool, that's unhinted. And then I go and try to do Donkey's Igloo out of Logic, and I see it's a GB, and I'm like, wait a second, hold on. So I just like happened to do the Way of the Horde.
Oh,
Lucky.
whatever works.
Oh, man.
Whatever works. I mean, you got Triangle right there. It was like, how do you not do it? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, to check it.
Especially when you come down to it and you're looking for vines and you're like, there's not many spots for this. Wait a minute. There's very few spots for this. You found Peanut too late to be in the shipyard, so it's not there.
Yeah, I spent most of my time thinking that Vines was either on level 2 or 3 boss, because I checked level 1 boss, but never checked 2 or 3. Or I knew that Gorillagon was...
It was early enough.
Yes, Gorillagon was early enough, so I was thinking it could be that cabin.
It was on a Diddy Metal, and the Diddy Metal was accessible, so yeah. I was thinking that too. And yeah, the bosses, I mean, you had like enough like side pieces of information to pick out that there was something good on a boss, right? There's one potion on a boss.
Mm-hmm.
You got barrels hinted.
Barrels from a hinted area.
Yeah, and then you kind of just ran out of other options for vines. There just wasn't really anything else to be done. Worked out in the wash.
Yeah, you finally got there. It's like, okay, gotta check that boss.
A nifty little seed, that's for sure. Things kind of got there in the end. Wonder where that other slamming Aztec is. Probably nowhere good.
No one has found it yet, as far as we know, so...
Yeesh. I doubt anyone cares to find it.
Yeah. It sounds like no one has found the other slam yet.
I would be very surprised if anyone did.
Posting.
There's no reason to do any more digging in Aztec once you find one. Nothing else in Aztec is hinted at all.
Yeah, it probably is pineapple locked.
I should probably get pineapple first.
Where was pineapple? Because
it's Diddy Lighthouse.
Top of the lighthouse.
Galleon.
Okay.
Yeah. Kudos peeked it
Order of
before you had
operations.
Rocket Barrel.
Order of operations, you might have seen that. But
like, I didn't have Rock Barrel at the time, and like, I had no reason to get it, so I just ignored it.
I was thinking that like maybe you'd get Rocket Barrel if you saw Aztec hinted, but because it got double hinted, it didn't really make a lot of sense to do. To go get Rocket, or to go get Pineapple before going to Aztec to find your slams.
Okay, yeah, just reading in the spoilers chat, it looks like Kilvera's finished because they actually went into Aztec for GBs, and that super paid out.
Oh yeah, finding that slam on Funky would have been massive.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's no GBs in there, so maybe I lost. But I probably won.
Yeah.
So I was talking like, yeah, you go to Aztec for GBs. You haven't been there yet. I'm sure it's loaded up, but it was loaded up, but not in the way I thought.
Right. Well, with the foolish area though, you could have cleared the Rocket Barrel, Kasplat, and the crate.
Sometimes
Would have been something.
But that concludes our weekly experimentations for Season 3. Fun times?
Yeah.
We shall see what comes in Season 3. Coming next week, we will have that preset up and raring to go on the site soon enough.
I'm so excited for Season 3, dude. You don't even know.
There's going to be a lot of donking happening, that's for sure. A whole lot of donking.
Heck yeah.
Yep. So everyone keep your eye on this channel. Keep your eye on the Discord. Keep your eye on the YouTube as well. There's our link to Discord.
More will come. We'll get Season 3 weeklies rolling next week, and then the big ol' Season 3 tournament in maybe like a month or two. I don't know, soonish.
We'll announce a date at some point. TM. Did I lock this?
It's soon TM, right? Of course.
There will be dates in time.
Yes.
It'll be a good time. Thanks for watching, team. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. Where are we sending y'all today? Are y'all still going?
Dude, I can't do this stupid vase puzzle. There we go.
Faces. Oh boy, fun.
Oh no.
Are either of you two
Fine.
are either of you two
That's
carrying
fine.
on more donk today, or what
No,
have you?
that's
I'm
it for
done.
me.
No, fair enough. We'll find somebody to.
Alright, well, it was not vases.
Son of a gun.
I'm just going straight to 5-door cabin. Or I guess 5-door temple.
Yeah, maybe it's there with the pineapple locked.
Some people finishing up.
Yeah, I think people are
You need to
finishing.
just pick a new person.
Speed.
Or someone who's not doing the race if there is anyone.
A couple.
Or you could raid... Is Scrub Central still going with theirs? Probably not.
Yeah, they're all set. Yeah, their guys all wrapped up pretty nice.
Alright, I will help find someone now.
Yeah.
You know donkers that aren't part of the race, but there's still a few newer people. People are towards the end here.
Okay, it was in Chunky 5-door temple. It was in
Oh.
the dirt patch.
Oh, that's so mean. Oh, you had to get pineapple for that? Oh.
You get pineapple.
It was possible that one was locked by pineapple, but not both, so that's why I was thinking that you didn't really need to go back for it. Oh, that's just rude. Well, if
Man,
one's locked by
imagine
pineapple,
having-
those- oh boy.
Imagine having both slams in a level 6 and neither are slam locked.
That is just mean. Jeez. I mean, if you cleared it out, you're happy, but if you're not, then that's the end of that.
Oh, you can probably do ZSR.
Rowan? Yeah.
Oh, looks like they finished? No, they're still
Everyone-
going. You can do ZSR.
Okay.
Where are they up to? There you go. If you have a command typed out, you can probably just send them. Well, what is that going
Full
on?
send.
Oh, combo. Yep, good old combo.
No combo rando. All right, let's go. Give the another speedruns channel some love.
We love randomizers. We'll ship y'all off there. Hope y'all have a good time. Enjoy some combo rando. Share the love in the randomizers.
Yep.
Give them the good word. Spread the good word of Donk. The good word of the morning. Thanks all
Mornin,
for watching,
yep.
team.
Whoa, hold on.
Thank you,
hold on,
everyone.
hold on.
Holding.
Etiquette didn't backflip? I'm just reading this in the chat.
You totally did.
He did.
Oh,
He
okay.
did at the
Okay,
last
okay, never
one.
mind. Never mind.
I backflipped and punched twice. I
Yeah, you
backflipped
did.
and punched twice, okay?
Incredible.
Okay, okay, that's been
Name the
clarified. Now you can send it.
And we got the bean.
Yeah,
What a great day. A good morning to
Yeah.
y'all. Have a good one, team. See you all on the next one.
have a good one.